Hello there, everybody. This is James, and welcome to the start of Season 3 in Corby Town FC, now in the Vanarama National League North. I thought we were going to be, given where Corby is, in Northamptonshire, near Leicester, this is where we would be. So, we're at the beginning of the season, but first things first, we got a little bit of admin to talk about. We have transfers. And yeah, we had quite a few go on. So let's talk about them before we go anywhere else. You can see here we had quite a few outs, and then just a couple in. So we'll roll over these before we go into what happened in the new year. First of all, a new in was a free agent signing, Paul O'Reilly. Young striker, looked like he could have something about him. Not really sure about the casual personality, but decent physicals. He's got some good technicals, and you can get a guy in for free, maybe sell him on for a profit. Not bad for us. Another one we got in for £1,000 is 15-year-older Chris Hewitt, who is a central midfielder who looks pretty good. 14 determination, bravery, aggression, good physicals, teamwork, already great tackling, passing, and technique. Vision needs to be worked on a little bit. This guy looks like probably, if anything, a deep line playmaker or a box-to-box. He's got the finishing and he's got the long shots. He's kind of got the traits for that. Not really much else. The flair's going to let him down a little bit. But I think a good, solid young player. And at 15, plenty of time to develop. So why not, right? On the outs before the turn of the year, Liam Walsh, our young striker, didn't really have much potential left. We just let him go on a free. Alex Curie, who had been pushing for a move, went to Boston United for, what did we get him for? 2.9K with a sell-on clause. Paul Brookwell, our central defender, went for a free to Haled. Sorry to see him go, but we weren't using him. Connor Hind, our backup right back, went to Chesterfield for, what did he go for? £4,200 with a sell-on clause. All these guys have sell-on clauses in them. Iker Ramirez went for £1,000. He's good, but we have plenty of strikers, and also with unambitious, I don't think he was going to develop that much, so sent him on his way. Sion Evans. Now, he was a major part of our squad for a long time. We got 6.4K with a 50% sell-on clause for him. We had better people at left mid. We had better people in attacking mid. It was the time to move him on. And the other thing, too, if we look at him, consistency was a problem. Crossing was a problem. And he had injury proneness and a competitive streak. So it was just like, let's kind of move him on. If you look, he's already injured with them. He's out for 9 days to 4 weeks. So immediately moved him on, got some money for him. Good for us. Now on to this year after the rollover. We had Brandon Bell, a right back, go to Birmingham for $66,000 with a 50% sell-on cause. Mayo and Jordan Roberts, both just guys sitting in our under 18s, went for free. We had Luis Fernando go back out on loan, our temperamental Brazilian left back. I don't know how much longer we're going to keep him. I think it may be time to move him on soon too. Matthew Hore went to Bristol Rovers for 6.5K. Tony Dell went to MK Dons. Unambitious midfielder. Once again, it's a position we had a lot of room in, so I figured time to just move him on. And then a big move, Roy Fraser went to Ipswich for £170,000, raising up to $215,000. He wanted to go. He started making a fuss about some stuff, about wanting to leave, look for a bigger squad, kind of grumbled about it. We started to be able to rise him up, and then once we got up to like 200K after add-ons and stuff, plus a 40% sell-on clause, if he gets really good, it was time to pull the trigger. We've got some good center backs at the team. I got a just as good of replacement, so I figured, what the hell, let him go. He was a great servant to the club. Sad to see him go, but, it is what it is. So that brought in $245,000, but we spent $325,000 on a few players. Ryan Barnes is a central midfielder who came in on a free, and he looks pretty good. High flair, determination. This guy's probably going to be an advanced playmaker of the future for us. Doesn't have any values, professional personality. Definitely an advanced playmaker. And I think we're training him to be that, right? Yeah. We're just training up his passing a little bit, but yeah, he's got all the stuff you want to be. Good in training. He's already good for this level. He's fairly skillful. 18 flair. There you go. Probably see him around the team in the latter half of the year, but all in all, as an advanced playmaker, I really like this guy. I think the only problem is that, yeah, he's 5'4". Granted, at 17, he could grow a little bit more, but yeah, I'd like him to be a little bit taller. But, Messi is one of the best players in the world, and he's not that tall. So, you get what you get. Excuse me on this name, but Garme Gaibi, a Scottish defender. We brought in for $75,000 from Hibernian. And he's Fraser's direct replacement. We went from one Scottish center back to another one. Now, with Fraser is a better mentally, this guy is more of a physical beast. 16 years old, great balance, natural fitness, 15 pace, stamina, balance, jumping reach, heading of 11, marking of 12, tackling of 17, aggression, anticipation, all these mentals can be worked on. 11 determination, doesn't really let him down too bad. As a ball-playing defender, he's got first touch of 9 is okay. Passing of 14, yes. Yes, please. We brought him in as the direct replacement, and he's slotted right in. He's right-footed. He slots in right next to Podar. Just like that, bang. Done. Happy days. Next player we brought in for £80,000 is this guy, David Adams, who is a 16-year-old center midfielder. Once again, balanced personality, right? Yeah, balanced personality, decent determination, just an interesting-looking player. Looks for pass for and attempting to score. This guy, I think, is a deep-line playmaker of the future. Not too many crazy attributes. Good teamwork, decisions, bravery, tackling, and technique is good. Stamina is all right. So we're probably looking at him as a deep line playmaker. Maybe train him as a box-to-box because he has that ability. But definitely looking at, probably a deep line playmaker. He's got the stats for it. So maybe in that Shane Malone kind of void, bring him in there. Looks pretty solid. Played 20 games for Cork last season, so I was really happy to bring him in. Next player, this guy I think is a steal for $60,000 going up to 61. Joshua Crumpton. He's on a youth contract right now. He's 15 years old, and he is already our best left winger ahead of Wayne Osman. He's professional, 6'2", right-sided, plays on the left, teamwork of 18, just good looking stats overall. Now, Osman, if I'm thinking a second, he's not a great finisher and he needs some better, information, but he kind of fits the same mold as this guy. This Osman, obviously, a couple years old, 3 years older, a little bit more ambitious, definitely better mentals and aerials, but this guy is more technical, more attacking. He's got a little bit more pace about him. So it'll be interesting to see how this guy develops. He's probably definitely going to push Osman this year, which I like the fact that we have that kind of coverage now on the left-hand side. And him being a professional personality is absolutely great. Then for Morton, for $70,000, that could go up to $135K. We got Fraser Ross. I did a lot of cleaning. I'll have to show you the people I let go too, but Ross just looked like a good second string keeper. Just a backup keeper. He's on a youth contract. Somebody to bring in to develop. He's 16. Watts is 17, so it's not like this guy's much better, much older, but he's there. He's somebody who can grow. Our youth keepers pretty much are that. A youth keeper. I may even send him down to the under 18s and only pull him up just to have if we need him. But fairly professional. Checks all those boxes. He's young. We got a lot of stuff going for it. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a new contract already agreed with him. When he comes in, job's done it. Jack Hurd, a 15-year-old Scottish right back. This guy was kind of a quick buy because we sold both of our two starting right backs, and I was like, oh crap, I need to get another one. Looks good. He is an enthusiastic wingback, and once again, 15 years old. Looks like he's got a lot. I mean, he's got the work rate, technique, tackling, teamwork. Flair could let him down a little bit, but he's got a good base to build on, and that high determination, fairly determined personality. I'm excited with what he can do. Could work on his passing. He's 15. He could definitely grow, and he's definitely somebody who could be in and around the team in a couple years, just kind of trying to keep that flow of players kind of coming through the squad here. And also at 6 foot, a decent shout out there. And finally, we bring in Ross Miller. Now, when you say that I can get a guy who can play across the back line, especially in a 5-sub league like this is, I'm down. Get a guy like this, who once again was kind of a panic buy because of, we were expecting we sell our two starting right backs, and getting him, not too bad. No real negatives besides some free kick, long throws, and penalty taking, but everything else is either blue or trending to yellow. Determination's all right. He's got tackling of 15, so he's definitely a better defending fullback than who we have starting in the actual right back role, but not a lot lets him down, especially at this level. He's playing at a Vanarama National North level, so he's playing there, and he's a better defender than who we have starting. But definitely looks, we got him in from Chester. £12,000, not a bad deal. And that has been pretty much all of our business. Can I show release players? Oh yeah, and here's a lot of our here's our releases. Should mention that too. David Atkinson, Quirk, Jose Lucas, Ryan Graham, Matt Jarvis, Will James. Good to see a lot of these guys got picked up. Caleb Thorne, Glenn Hackett, Carl Simpson, and Prince Laguna. You let anybody else go last time? Nope. Yep, so that's everybody who left us. And that handles all the transfers. So let's talk about competitions. The board want us to reach the second round of the FA Cup. That might be a little bit different. Go into the second qualifying round, so there's a chance. English FA Trophy, they want us to be at the final. Well, we won it last year, so odds are I hope we can do it again. And then in the National League, they want us to win promotion by winning the league. So they want us to finish in the top spot and get up to the National League North. As for the National League itself, if you look at the season preview, we are expected to go up, heavily to go up. And we have a lot of the best team. We've got Ferguson, Podar, Gabby, Watts, Osman, Flack, Shaquille Oldham, you say. I got Ingram. So these guys, did this guy just join? This guy must have just joined. He did not just join. Interesting. So Oldham is supposed to be one of their best players. I'm scouting him, aren't I? He's not consistent. He's good, though. I might have to take a look at him. Patterson, we're scouting this guy, right? Yes, we are scouting this guy. He's interested in transfer. And then this guy is pissing me off. Frickin' Peter Atkinson. He's out of contract. He's wanted by 14 clubs. We've approached to sign him every time, and he says, I'm not interested in your club. He believes the financial package from Corby isn't convincing him to have him relocate. To live in the same country. Granted, he is ambitious, and he's committed to the cause. Very brave. He should be focused. He's not consistent, though. He's got poor technique. He's one-footed. But, once again, fullback, 6'1", looks pretty good. Physically good. He's got passing at 10. This is a guy I'm going to keep a look on. Actually, It's not a problem. I think we should declare interest for transfer. We'll try to persuade him. We'll try to persuade him. Can we? Do we have a guy who's got a best? Yeah, Jackie boy. Oh, we can't have him talked about the guy yet. That's fine. That's fine. Respond. Top player, of course, we're interested. There we go. So that takes us to today, where we play Leamington in the first on July 30th, the first round of the Panorama National League North. So let's meet the team, shall we? Kind of a bit of a ramble. Oh man, 15 minutes. We're already there. No, that all looks good. Team selection. So let's meet the team. More of it stays the same, some of it a little bit different. But here we are. We have Sam Watts in goal, who we're very familiar with, our ever reliable keeper. Long may he reign in that role. Our right back is Joe Johnson, who is a youth intake from last year. He is a driven personality and looks very good. Has been really building up some speed here and some of the abilities. 18 determination. He's got some pace and stuff about him. I think, once again, 16-year-old. He'll be working with Ross Miller in that role, kind of back and forth. We'll see who performs the best, but I'm excited for him. Gibby. I think it's Graham Gibby, starting at right center back, Podar at left center back, Ferguson on the left-hand side. Ooh, that is tactic. More of the same, Malone, Flack, Brownlee, Stewart, Osmond, and Slater. Bench consisting of Jack Wilshere, Joe Montez, Joshua Crumpton, who could take over on that left-hand side, Lucas Ingram, and then Ross Miller. Interesting person, Futoshi Sakurai has had a pretty good preseason as well. I expect him to feature a bit for us this season as well. So that's the team. Hopefully things go well in the first game, but until then, let's just jump right into it and see how we do. And go to the match, and let's hope for a win. Also, Zach Flack has taken over as the captain, and Kyle Slater is assistant captain. I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. Everybody looks happy. Go to the kickoff. Also, I've updated the TCS skin that I've been using, so you'll see more information on screen now. Yeah, that's a lot more information. Very nice. As a throw in to us is sent away, but Flack gets it to Malone, who finds Stewart. To Flack, to Malone. Ferguson out on this side. Bumper crowd looks like today. Brownlee finds Jackson. Cross goes in. Stewart! Zach Stewart opens up the scoring for us. From attacking midfielder. Now, he was a little bit worried about his playing time, and obviously taking over for Keeson, but he has fit right into that attacking midfield spot, and bang, cross the goalie for a header, 1-0 up, 8 minutes into the game. Perfect start for sure. Can I do a little bit more? Oh, this is basic info. Flack corner, or not corner. Hey, look, Podar getting on top of the score sheet. No, he has 30 goals for us. We have fans in both stands. Great. Normally known for his headers, Podar with a nice little chip in there with his off foot. Nice easy in. 2-0 up. You love to see it. Player raters. God, there's so much stuff we can do now. Oh, okay. Ferguson to Malone here. As the highlights keep coming, and I don't even know where these guys are supposed to be. I don't know if they're supposed to be that high up. Oh, Slater just misses it. Now, Slater is supposedly supposed to start getting long in the teeth for this kind of league. So it'll be interesting to see how he copes going forward. As Jackson, who's been looking pretty good on this right-hand side. That is a hell of a cross, and Osman should have put the header on target. But Jackson looks like he's, he looks like he's pretty happy to swing it across from deep. as gotta be happy with that first. Oh my God, so much more information to digest here. They haven't had a shot on goal. We've had the majority of the possession. Corners, they've had more fouls. Completed 92% of our passes. Jesus. 2 goals go to us. XG is highly in our favor. That's awesome. Zach Flack is playing the best. I'm pleased your forwards out there. Keep it going. They all look happy. If we get another goal or two up, I'm not against bringing out a couple other guys to bring out their kind of have their debuts here. As rotation is going to be key to this. Shaney, Silvara, Tamarith, and that should be keeper's ball. Watts decides to hoof it forward, is collecting. That's fine. Osman just destroys that guy, and now he can take off. He finds Brownlee, who is probably onside, and Paul Brownlee, with his first goal of the season, really looking forward for him to step up this year. I didn't see a lot from him last year, and it's a little worrying, as you don't see that kind of cross from him that often. Osman, with his weak foot, but there you go. Time keeps pushing along here. Ball's lumped forward. Gabby heads it. Play a little bit of her. Hopkins onto Cheney. Back to Shriva. So they are knocking the ball around here a little bit. And Clifton has gotten free. Viram, and that's a difficult one to cover. Kind of had to see that kind of goal coming. Ethan Varon. You kind of look at the 1-2. Clifton goes there. He pulls forward. Beats Frazier. And then Varon has beaten his man. And it's just an easy tap-in for him. Not much you can do to defend against that. Definitely, I think, on Gabby, who's supposed to be doing the defending there. Jackson on the throw. Long throw in. Disallowed for offside. Who was offside? Throw-ins there. Brownlee. Oh, yeah. No, that's... If they're calling it on Osman. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Osman was standing in the goal when the ball's hit. Kind of hard to be onside when you're in the goal. As good to see that corner tactic is still a thing. Now, Gabby is a little bit shorter than Frazier, only by an inch, but that shouldn't really affect it too much, as Slater has not had the best game, so we'll take him off for Ingram. Osman's had a good game, but let's get Crompton in for a few minutes, and let's get Malone off for Jack Wilshire. Get him a little bit of a run out, give him 15 minutes of time. Really got to protect Jack because, he's got ankles made of glass. No offense to him. He's still a professional footballer. Has played more and made more money than I ever will. But that doesn't mean we can't talk about it that way. Malone on the ball here. Still Malone. Finds Osman, who... He had that in his locker? That's a hell of a strike. Malone gets it to Osman, who just one touches it and just rifles it in the top left-hand corner. That's a beautiful shot from outside the box. Hell yeah, you should do a handstand for that. That was great. By the way, we're unbalanced. We haven't been pushing at all. As the subs have been made and time ticks away, and okay. Formations, no. We want... Let's just look at our formation. Team analysis. Ooh, that's interesting. Report action zones. It's good ratings and stuff here. A lot of information for me to digest. I'm very pleased. As you should be. I mean, that was a great beginning performance for these guys. Got a lot of it able to bet in some of the youngsters. Gabby had a great professional review, 4-1. You love to see it. Starting off nice, putting Leamington in last place. Patrick Peterson signs a new deal. Love to see that too. Was thinking about getting rid of this guy, but then he got a New Zealand cap. And he's also like apparently our best attacking mid. So I'll keep him around. He's not consistent, but international experience. He's got some good pace and a good rotation option for Stewart. And gets forward whenever possible. Kind of a good trait to have. So figure it out. Not bad. He's a top player. Makes professional debut. Yay! Zach Flack. You were superb. National League kicks off. We get the headline for the top game, which is very nice. We do like that. Do like. So nice. So nice. Gotta love it. So wonderful. July already. Holy cow. We gotta get this season moving and a running. Where are we gonna go? Also, we've got to end this episode soon because I've had you guys here for 25 minutes. That's just unfair to you. No offers for Laird. That's fine. We just want to loan him out. This guy is leaving. That's fine. He wasn't that good. Hessel. People want Hessel. Great. Cool. Awesome. That's great. We need to talk about why did I press space? It's a good question. Things I gotta ask myself all the time. Why'd you do this, Jim? I don't know. I thought it was smart at the time. Yeah, at the time. Good season ticket sales. That's great. Competitions. Here. Let's bang through all of August and into September. And we'll come back for... hold on. Yep. That's the game. We're coming back for Kettering away. It's a local derby. We're in a derby. And Kettering at home. Definitely those games. Okay, Kettering at the end of September. That's what we're coming back for. Unless not, because, it takes a long time to simulate to that. So there we go. Kettering away. Derby game. Boom. Nailed it. I've been James. You've been you. This has been Corby Town. Hope to see you again soon. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those other fun stuff. And thanks for being this far into the video. I love you all. Have a good one. Bye-bye.